4 months ago, I completely stopped using eBay's promoted listings. I didn't lower my percentage. I didn't adjust my percentage. I didn't tweak anything. I just turned off promotions completely. What happened after I did that could probably be surprising because according to eBay, promoted listings really do a lot of work to increase the visibility of your items you're selling on eBay. And for sure, they did that. But what I'm not sure that they increased was my profit. So tonight I'm going to show you the last 4 months of raw data and compare that to previous 4 months when I was using promoted listings. And I think these numbers tell a very clear story. All right, welcome back to eBay Lab. This is the series where I test all of the myths, the legends, the theories, and the hypotheses about how to be a successful reseller. I'm sure you've heard a lot of these. There's a lot of people spreading these stories all around the internet. And this time we're testing promoted listings again. I have done this before, but this is going to be the longest period where I'm providing data. So let me just explain exactly how I did this, and mostly it's been over the last 4 months. Last October, eBay announced that they were changing their policies as regarding promoted listings, and at the time I decided that I didn't want to participate in that. I think the new policies they have in place are unethical and I don't want to be a party to it. So at the end of October, I turned off all of my promotions. But prior to that, I was promoting everything in my store. I wasn't doing like very aggressive promotions, but I was promoting everything at 2.1% in an effort to just boost the visibility of the items in my shop. But I didn't like the new policies, and so like I said, I turned off all promotions on November 1st. Now I have 4 clean months of data to look at. November through February with no promotions, and then previous year, November through February with promotions on. So we're looking at the same seasonal window, just 1 year apart. In the same store, basically the same size inventory. My numbers have dropped a little bit. The size of my store is a little bit smaller than it was last year, but not very much, pretty much the same. So it's not a perfect laboratory situation. We're not working in a vacuum, but this is going to be a pretty clean comparison. Okay, last year, 1 year ago, with promotions turned on, my shop, items in my shop had 11,957,068 impressions. Then this year, in the 4 months after I turned promotions off, the shop had 5,873,003 impressions. That's basically a more than 50% drop, 51%, pretty close to 51%. So basically by turning off promotions, I cut visibility to items in my store in half, 50%, or really more, even more than half. And so at this point, we've got to be thinking that the sales are going to drop off too, that the number of sales is going to collapse, because eBay tells us impressions equals exposure and exposure equals sales. It sounds logical, except that is not what happened. Let's go back to last year, November through February, a year ago. With promotions turned on, I'm paying eBay extra money to show my listings to more people. I had 518 sales. This year, after I turned the promotions off for that 4-month period, 737 sales. So that's a 42% increase in sales. 51% decrease in visibility, 42% increase in sales. Let's think about that for a second. So we had half the impressions, but we had 219 more sales than when we were running promotions. So that makes me wonder, what were all those extra impressions actually doing? I was paying for them. What were they doing? So it's pretty simple division to try to determine not just impressions, but the number of impressions that it took to get a sale. With promotions turned on, close to 12 million impressions divided by the 518 sales that came in during that 4-month period equals basically 23,082 impressions for each individual sale. After ending promotions, having no promotions turned on, we had 5 million 873,000, let's say 6 million impressions, and 737 sales. So that turns out to be 7,969 impressions for each individual sale. I needed almost 3 times as many impressions to generate one sale when I was using promotions. That doesn't seem like a very small difference to me. So while it is a big difference and the evidence is here supporting my theory, it's not really totally true or 100% proven that promoted listings don't work. It just suggests that at 2.1% in my store, with the number of items I had during this 4-month period, the promoted listings increased visibility far more than they increased conversion. Okay, we've seen those numbers, but now let's talk about what legitimately really actually matters to me, and that is profit. How much money did I make? Before we get to profit, we'll look at actual revenue, total revenue. This is all the money that came in prior to paying fees or anything like that. Revenue with promotions turned on 1 year ago, $25,814. This year, revenue without promotions, $30,579. So we're up this year about 18%. Okay, let's go on to profits. Actual profits when I was running promotions during this 4-month period, $15,273. Actual profits during this year when I was not running promotions for 4 months, $16,927. So we're up about 11% over the year when we were running promotions. This doesn't include the amount of money that I spent on the promotional fees, which during that 4-month period was $548 in promoted listing fees. So we'd have to subtract that or add that or whatever. We have to account for that money. That's money that we lost, and it means that this year, without running promotions, we were making even more than I thought I was. So it's very clear that turning off promotions did not affect my bottom line. It didn't hurt me. In fact, I did better than I did when I was running the promotions, and I didn't have to pay the fees. This is pretty straightforward math. There is one metric that did go down when I was not running promotions as compared to when I was, and that's average profit per sale. So when I had the promotions on, it was like $29.48 per sale, and once I turned the promotions off, $22.97 per sale, average profit per sale. So I'm making less money per item, but I'm selling a lot more items than I did last year. That suggests that something else has changed in my shop. So if I'm making less money per item, but I'm selling far more items than I did before, then we have to figure out what's causing that problem. So I already said this is not a perfect laboratory test, and it definitely isn't, because there are a lot of variables, and some of those variables have changed since last year. Some things that have changed is that I am probably listing slightly less frequently than I was last year at this time. Last year, I was pumping out at least 5 to 10 items every single day. This year, I'm not trying for a daily quota. I'm just listing as I have the time to do it. So one day I might not list anything. The next day I might list 25 or 30 items. This year, my inventory count is probably a little bit smaller than it was in the previous year. I think right now my shop has about 1,650 items in it, and I would guess that during this time period that we're looking at when promotions were running, I was probably keeping about 1,800 to 1,900 items in my shop, so a little bit lower inventory count. Another change is that I'm currently not trying to maximize profit on every single item. I've been pricing my items towards the lower end of the market value. I'm not undercutting the market too much, but I am going towards the lower end to try to be more competitive and get items to move faster. So that could account for some of these variances as well. So I can't say for sure whether removing promotions caused this average profit per sale number to drop, but I can pretty confidently say that removing this 2.1% promotion did not damage my sales or my profits. There's one more metric that might seem interesting, and that is number of sales per listing. So if I'm right and I had about 1,800 listings last year and 1,600 now, the number of sales per each listing has changed quite a bit. So this is a rough estimate because I'm not 100% sure of how many items I had in my shop, and those numbers are changing every day as new items get added and more items get sold. But we'll just look at this generally. With promotions turned on last year, I had 518 sales during this time period and about 1,800 listings in my shop. That's coming out to about 0.29 sales per listing. Then if we compare that to this year when I had roughly 1,650 items in my shop, and during that 4-month period I sold 737 items, then we're looking at more like 0.45 sales per listing. That's roughly 55% improvement in sales efficiency per listing. Even if my estimates of listing count is slightly off, this is a big enough directional change that it does seem kind of significant, and it suggests that fundamentals of listing on eBay are probably more important than promotional ads that you pay for. All right, I know it's a lot of numbers and it can be a little bit overwhelming, so let me just tell you my takeaway from this. And it isn't that promoted listings never work. I can't say that for sure. But what I can say for sure is that at 2.1% in my store over this particular time frame, promoted listings appear to increase impressions much more than profitability. And if your store is like mine and you're running similar ad rates, then you might be buying visibility, but you're probably not buying results. So now the question becomes this. If promoting on eBay at 2% doesn't move the profitability needle, then would 5%, would 8%? Unfortunately, I don't think so. Because before I started making videos for YouTube, I tested a lot of different rates of promotion. The highest I ever got was 10%. And when I was running 10% promotions, I ended up with essentially the exact same results as when I was running 2% promotions. Similar sales numbers and similar impressions. And for me, at least, the goal of running these promotions and paying eBay extra money is not to get more impressions, it's to make more profit. And based on these 2 4-month periods of data, turning off promotions did not hurt my profitability. So that's where I stand on eBay promoted listings. I've done videos on this subject quite a few times. In fact, I have an entire playlist of promoted listings videos on YouTube. You can check out some of those to see the progression of how this has gone. But if you've tested promoted listings a lot in your store, I'd love to hear about it. Do you think they increased your profit, or do you think it just increased impressions? And if you want me to try testing out some higher ad rates on eBay to see if that improves sales numbers, you can go ahead and leave a comment. Actually, no, don't do that. I'm not gonna do this. I really don't want to give eBay more money. 10% feels like more than enough. I'm giving them enough money in fees and stuff. I don't want to give them more than 10% in promoted listings. So I probably will not be running those experiments. But still, you might as well just subscribe, because maybe I will change my mind and try to do some experiments and testing of higher ad rates. All right, that's it for this episode of eBay Lab. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow with some behind the scenes of my eBay business. I'm going to be doing some inventory auditing, probably of all the stuff that's in that closet right there. So you don't want to miss that.